Today's move is the climb. So I'm going to show you how that looks. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is figure out what side feels comfortable to you. Now, I'm right-handed and I tend to feel more comfortable climbing with my left foot behind the pole, but that might be different for you. So what you're going to do is try both sides, okay? And you're going to start with one foot to the back of the pole, just right at the top of the front of your ankle. And you want to always start with your toes pointed, okay? You're going to bring your knee just in front of the pole. So what I'm doing is bringing my foot here. I'm going to press just a bit of my knee to the front of the pole and press my skin in because I want to use my skin to help give me support to climb up. So if I'm using my left foot behind, I'm going to reach first with my right hand higher and bring the left hand right underneath in a baseball grip. I'm using a baseball grip because I want to use my entire back to help me pull up. As you get more advanced and stronger, then you can start to use a split grip, but to start off, I suggest using a baseball grip. Once I have my leg in position, I'm going to, again, grab with my baseball grip, and I'm going to use my standing leg to swing around to the front and catch behind my calf. And as I pull up, I'm going to press my skin into the pole, pull my hips up and in, and swing that other leg to the front. So right now, my knees are together touching, and I've got my calf at the front of the pole. What a lot of people do, and what you want to avoid, is coming up and grabbing with the bottom of your foot. Okay, this not only doesn't look very good, but it doesn't give you much support. You're only using the skin on the bottom of your foot, when instead you could have all of the back of your calf and right up into the inside of the thigh, helping you grip the pole, and that's what you want. So once you practice that and you feel comfortable coming up just even once, pulling those hips right into the pole, your body's nice and straight, you can try that just going up and down a couple times. To go up your second time, you're going to want to do sort of a caterpillar motion. So this is me after I've done my first climb. I'm going to bring my hands up a little higher. As if you notice, my arms are still bent because I want my biceps to be engaged still and give me a little bit of a hand. I'm going to pull my knees up, close to my belly button, use my back leg, which is my left foot right now, to push my hips out and then reposition them up into the pole. So, a common problem that people have is one, when they start climbing, you have your knee way too far in front. And right now already, my hips are already close to the pole. I want to have some distance so that I can go out and lay my body up into the pole. So try not to come here, because what happens is you end up being too close and it makes it very awkward to grip the pole, okay? So again, make sure that knee's only to the front a little bit. Once we get up here, the second thing where people have some problems is when you climb up, when you bring your feet up, you tend to not push your hips back, and instead you're trying to go straight up. This doesn't allow you to get as much height as you potentially could. So keep an eye on your hips, make sure they're pushing out and up when you climb, okay, and not just going straight up. If you're a little more advanced and you want to try something a little harder, you can split your grip, okay, and you would lift both your legs at the same time. So your back leg, your left leg would come to the back of the pole, and you would lift your legs, come up, lift your hand up, and again, continue climbing with just basically using the support of the top hand and having that bottom hand help enough to give you support for your core, to lift your knees up so that you can come up that little bit higher. Okay, so that's a little bit more of an advanced climb. And then if you're really feeling strong, you want to challenge yourself or give yourself a workout, you can do a climb where you're not using your feet at all, and you're basically wrapping your legs. Make sure you tip, okay, to lock your thighs into the pole. When you're ready to climb again, you release the legs, pull up,